The concept of public figures and their lives has always intrigued the masses, and this is particularly true in the context of royal families where every aspect of their lives is often under scrutiny. Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai, is one such figure whose personal life garners significant media attention. His wife, Sheikh Shamsa bint Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has increasingly come into the spotlight, especially concerning her health conditions and the implications for both their personal lives and the broader social context in which they exist. Health conditions affecting high-profile individuals are often a matter of public speculation, and in the case of Sheikh Shamsa, various reports have circulated regarding her health. It is essential to approach these discussions with sensitivity and an understanding that the portrayal of health issues in the media can be both reductive and sensationalist. While the public trusts in the transparency of their leaders, it is crucial to balance this with the respect for the privacy that all individuals deserve, regardless of their royal status. Sheikh Shamsa's background is noteworthy. She is a member of the ruling family of Dubai, and as such, she occupies a significant position within a society that places great emphasis on lineage and heritage. Her marriage to Sheikh Hamdan solidified her status not only as a royal figure but also as someone who embodies the cultural and social ideals of the UAE. Within this framework, understanding her health conditions requires a lens that considers both her personal experiences and the public's perception of her role. Reports concerning Sheikh Shamsa have indicated that she has faced health challenges that have impacted her ability to participate fully in royal duties and public appearances. These challenges not only affect her personal life but also have broader implications for the royal family. In a society where public visibility often equates with influence and status, any health condition that restricts participation can lead to questions about the individual's capability and effectiveness as a representative of the family and the nation. The nature of public interest in Sheikh Shamsa's health can be dissected through the lens of cultural and societal norms. The UAE, being a region that blends tradition with modernity, often presents a complex narrative regarding the expectations placed on women, particularly those in royal families. Women in such positions are often seen as symbols of cultural identity and continuity, and their health and well-being can thus be viewed as reflective of the society at large. Consequently, health issues faced by such figures might be perceived not only as personal struggles but as matters of national concern. Moreover, this phenomenon is further intensified by the media's role in shaping public perception. Coverage of royal health issues can lead to a ramping up of interest that borders on the invasive. This dynamic can create undue pressure on the individuals concerned, who may feel compelled to manage their public image even in the midst of personal battles with health. For Sheikh Shamsa, navigating this pressure requires a delicate balance between maintaining her dignity and ensuring that public expectations are met. Support from the royal family and the community plays a critical role in how health issues are managed within such a high-stakes environment. The solidarity expressed by Sheikh Hamdan toward his wife during difficult times not only emphasizes the personal bond between them but also the familial support system that exists within the royal family. This support can be instrumental in fostering a positive public perception and alleviating the social stigma often associated with health conditions. Nevertheless, it is equally important to address the potential downsides of this public interest. When dealing with health conditions, life has a peculiar way of weaving threads of fate that often lead us back to people and moments we thought were long gone. As I sit here, reflecting on the ebb and flow of relationships, I find myself confronted with the undeniable reality that she is coming back into my life. It feels like a chapter I had closed, only to find it dog-eared, waiting for me to revisit. The first time we met was serendipitous, a chance encounter at a coffee shop where the aroma of freshly brewed espresso mingled with the sound of laughter and clinking cups. I remember her smile, bright and infectious, like the first rays of sunlight breaking through a cloudy morning. We talked for hours, sharing stories that felt like secrets whispered in the dark. There was an immediate connection, a spark that ignited a flame of friendship that soon blossomed into something deeper. However, as is often the case, life took us on different paths. Responsibilities and ambitions pulled us apart, and what had once felt like an unbreakable bond began to fray. We drifted, like leaves caught in the wind, until our conversations dwindled to sporadic messages and eventual silence. I often wondered if she thought about me as I thought about her, or if I had become just another fleeting memory in her life. Time has a way of healing wounds but also of leaving scars. I learned to navigate my world without her, filling the void with new experiences and friendships. Yet, despite my efforts to move on, there was always a lingering sense of incompleteness, a question that echoed in the quiet moments of my life. What if? Then, out of the blue, I received a message, a simple, "Hey, how have you been?" That sent my heart racing. It was as if the universe conspired to remind me of all the laughter and warmth we had shared. I hesitated before responding, a mix of excitement and trepidation swirling within me. Would this be a rekindling of our connection, or merely a fleeting moment before we drifted apart again? As we began to communicate more frequently, I realized that the essence of who she was remained unchanged. The same humor, the same kindness, the same spark that had drawn me to her in the first place was still there. Our conversations flowed effortlessly, reminiscent of the easy banter we once shared. It felt like revisiting a beloved book, one that I had read countless times but always found something new within its pages. Yet, as I welcomed her back into my life, I couldn't help but ponder the implications of her return. Relationships are complex, layered with history and emotions that can't simply be erased. Would we fall back into the same patterns that had caused our initial separation? Or had we both grown enough during our time apart to forge a new path together? The prospect of rekindling our relationship was both exhilarating and daunting. I found myself reflecting on the lessons learned during our time apart. I had grown more resilient, more aware of my own needs and boundaries. I was no longer the same person who had once been swept away by the tide of our connection. I was ready to approach this renewed relationship with a sense of maturity and openness. As we began to navigate this new chapter, I was struck by the beauty of second chances. Life is not a linear path, it is a series of cycles, each offering us opportunities to revisit and redefine our connections. I realized that her return was not just about rekindling a past flame, but about embracing the possibility of growth and transformation. In the end, it doesn't matter whether she came back into my life out of nostalgia or genuine desire. What matters is the journey we embark on together, the laughter we share, and the memories we create anew. As I look forward to the future, I am filled with hope and excitement for what lies ahead. After all, sometimes, the best stories are those that are written with the ink of past experiences, revisited.